if we add 5 plus 7, what do we get?
12. That's so easy.
Good job! Now, let's see.
Afternoon to each and everyone. I'm Leia Chris Sahila Nandaya.
And I'm Marchidel Puyales. Here's a brief update on climate change.
Recent studies revealed that global temperatures are rising at an alarming rate, leading to a more intense heat waves and storms.
Rising sea levels are threatening coastal cities, while many regions are experiencing severe droughts, affecting agriculture and water supply.
In response, many countries are stepping up efforts to cut greenhouse gas emissions and invest to green technologies.
We'll keep you informed as these developments unfold.
Thanks for joining us. This has been Leia Chris Sahila Nandaya.
And I'm Marchidel Puyales. Have a good day.
What's climate change?
Yeah, what's happening?
It is something bad.
Well, it's a big topic, but basically it means the Earth's weather is changing and aren't good for us.
Like how?
How about we read a story about climate change? It will help you understand it better.
That's great! I like that.
Once upon a time, in a small barangay called Barangay Bagong Umaga, there was a vibrant community nestled between lush green hills and the sparkling blue sea. The people of Barangay Bagong Umaga lived simple lives, growing rice, fishing, and sharing stories under the shade of old trees. One day, something began to change. The rains became heavier, and the once gentle sea grew rougher. The sun's heat seemed stronger, making their daily lives harder. The barangay's elders, including Lola Manilin, Tatay Romel, and Aling Chiril, noticed these changes.
The weather has never been like this.
Tatay Romel said as he looked at the dark clouds gathering.
The rains are coming earlier and stronger than before. Our crops are struggling to survive. The rice paddies are flooded and the young plants are drowning.
Lola Manilin added, her voice filled with concern.
Unpredictable. The storms are more frequent and violent, make it dangerous to our fishermen. The waves are crashing harder. The winds are more stronger than ever before.
Aling Chiril worriedly said. The farmers, like Mang Kenneth and his family, struggled as their rice fields flooded from the unseasonal rains.
The flood water is too high. We might lose our crop if it continues.
Mang Kenneth said with concern.
I've never seen rains like this before. It's like the sky is crying.
Their daughter Angelica added.
We need to find a way to protect our fields.
Aling Sam replied with worry. The fishers, including Mang Maxwell and his sons Nathaniel and Arthur, faced stronger waves and unpredictable storms that made it dangerous to go fishing.
The sea is more violent now.
Mang Maxwell remarked.
We need to be more careful, Papa. Or better yet, let's go home. It's too dangerous. The nets are torn apart and the fishes are harder to find. This is one of the worst storms that I've ever been.
Yes, we must prepare for the next one.
The children found it hard to play outside. The intense heat made it uncomfortable, and the rains often keep them indoors.
I miss playing with my friends.
It's too hot to go outside. And the storm is so scary. We can't even go to the beach anymore.
As the weather grew more extreme, health issues became more common. Doctors Aliyah and Dave, who visited the barangay once a week, observed an increase in respiratory illness.
The changing weather brings more diseases. We need to be vigilant about cleanliness and take precautions to stay healthy. Many people are coming down with cough and fevers.
That's why we need to educate the community about the hygienes and preventions.
My chest feels tight and I have a hard time breathing.
Vanessa said, clutching her chest.
The air feels heavy and dusty.
Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Excuse me.
I feel so weak and dizzy all the time. The heat makes it hard work in the fields. We need to stay hydrated and eat healthy food.
It's important to take care of ourselves during these difficult times.
Aling Athea struggled with their old house, which couldn't withstand with the heavy rains.
The leaks in our roof are getting worse. We need better homes to withstand this storm.
She sadly said.
The walls are cracking and the roof are starting to cave in. We need to find ways to make our homes stronger.
One morning, the barangay leaders, including Kapitan Marlon and Barangay Secretary Ansley, called a meeting.
We need to talk about what's happening.
Yes.
The climate is changing and it's affecting all of us.
Our actions are making the earth warmer. We need to find ways to protect and adapt our environment.
We need to work together to find solution.
Yes.
The community decided to take action. They started planting trees along the river banks to prevent flooding and soil erosion. They also set up community gardens to grow more food and reduce the reliance on outside sources. They created rainwater collection systems to store water for their fields.
We can use this water when the rain is not enough.
The children also started to use reusable bags and containers, reducing their plastic waste.
We can save energy by turning off light when we don't need them. We can use solar panels to generate electricity. It's more cleaner and sustainable to power our home.
During the next storm, the community was better prepared. Their strengthened homes and flood prevention measures held up well, and the new rainwater collection systems provided much needed water for their fields.
And that was a story about climate change.
That's a great story, Mom.
Now I know